Welcome to a shoulder-specific workout. Now, I like to call them spotlight sessions. It's when you focus on a single muscle group and really hit it in all different angles. Hey everybody, my name is Bree and I want to welcome you in. I'm so excited to take you through this workout today. It is going to be quick, focused, strength-based, and we're going to really target those shoulders. It's going to be really fun. All I need you guys to do at first is warm up the body with me for a couple minutes, and then we're going to get into our working sets to sculpt and shape our shoulders. So go ahead and just open and close the chest. We're going to focus on very dynamic movement in the upper body to get all parts of that shoulder. You can plant your feet, go a little bit wider, reach through your fingertips. This is all levels because really the selection of your weight is going to determine how intense it is. Good. Circle those arms forward. So with that, I want you to think about what weight you feel comfortable with. And don't go crazy big your first time doing this with me. Reverse that. You can always come back. In fact, I hope that you do. And the reason I call them spotlight sessions is because we're really focused. You're going to take your legs wide, push and alternate your shoulder press down. We're going to focus on those shoulders and really hit it in all different angles. So just a little anatomy lesson here. Our shoulders have three parts. We have our anterior delt, which we're stretching right here. Good, you're gonna take your arms across your body and alternate those stretches. This is stretching the posterior delt, so the back of the shoulder. And then when we get into those lateral raises, there's a medial delt, which is the middle. So really, we're gonna hit all different parts of your shoulder today, and then the weight selection is totally up to you. Again, I encourage you to start small. You can always increase it. Perfect. And I want you to sweep side to side. Just give me those nice big overhead sweeps. This is also waking up a little bit of the sides. Start to engage your core. It's important to stretch and really warm up the body whenever you're doing any type of movement, just like you're gonna see. We're gonna cool down and we're gonna stretch. Good. Two more. Last one. Good. Okay, one more final move. Circumduction of the shoulder to wake it up. So I want you to come down and up. Circling that right shoulder all the way through. Get a big range of motion. Try to reach as high as you can. Perfect. Couple more. You should start to feel that shoulder really heat up, yeah? Last one. Okay, switch, finish that circle. Other side all the way through. Nice. Now, if range of motion already is an issue, I want you to limit that, make it tiny. And then any movement that feels like it's gonna put you in a position that's compromising, skip that, and I'll give you another alternative exercise. So anything overhead, if you have issues pushing overhead, you can always go back to the lateral movement. Two more. But really, circle all the way through, finish. You also always wanna consult your doctor before any exercise that you do. So I just wanna put that out there. Okay, grab a sip of water. We're gonna get started with our first set. So I have a light weight on, just as a heads up, because we're gonna go pretty quickly. As you can see, this is a shorter workout today, so go light your first time, test the waters. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're gonna be hitting 15 reps of every set. We're gonna take breaks in between, but we're gonna go pretty quick on the pace. So here, let's talk about the base first. So you wanna really bend the knees. So you want a slight bend in your knees, not a squat, but just a slight bend. Never lock out your joints. Nice ready position, and then think about your core. Make sure the abs are engaged. Now, a lot of times when I ask people to tighten their core, they do this. Don't let your upper body sink. So tighten your core, but be tall. So you want to be tall with your upper body, tighten your core, and here we go. We're going to hit 15 lateral raises to start. Slight bend in your elbows, you reach out to the side. You're going to see some variety today. This is going to be our most straightforward set. Good. And this is a good pace. You want to exhale, inhale on the way down. Good. And try to reach out long. Your arms end up perpendicular to your body. Good. Think about reaching out through the pinkies. Give me 5 more. Very nice. Good. Last 3. Again, abs tight. Keep checking in with your body, and every time you hear abs tight, give me 1 more. Check your upper body that you don't crunch down. Good. Hold. You can set your weights down if you'd like in between. I'm keeping them just so I can preview your next set. So next, we're going to hit anterior delt, and we're going to come upright row. Yes? So we just hit that medial delt. Upright rows are next. Really tighten up the abs, same ready position. Let's go, upright row. Good. This one, I want you to think about keeping your wrist straight, meaning don't bend the wrist, lift with your elbows. And just like the pinkies, reach out with the elbows. Good. You want to have your arms working independently away from the torso, so try to unstick your arms from your torso. Focus on the shoulders. Good. And then there's no need to go higher than shoulder height. It's muscle we're targeting. As you get a little higher, other muscle groups try to come in and help. The body's really good at finding other muscles it wants to use to get the job done. That's why it's so important to have that mind-muscle connection. Good, let's hit 5 more. Good. 2. Last 3. 4, and final 1. We should really feel that. Beautiful job. Okay, you can go ahead and take some weight off. We're gonna go into rear delts next. Now, I'm just encourage you to go a tiny bit lower, only because this is a muscle group that tends to be a little bit less strong. I don't like the word weak, right? It's just a little less strong, but you could also stay with that. If you've trained all of the different parts of your shoulder to be even, then by all means, stay with it. But I just dropped down a tiny bit so that I can really show you exceptional form. So you're gonna come into a hinge position. So I'll stay from the front first, then I'll show you from the side. Here's what I want. Slight bend in your knee, push your knees forward just a little bit, and then push the hips back. Your arms are gonna come in front, and then reach out. And like that lateral raise, reach out long away from your body, squeeze the rear delts. Are you ready to give it a go? Yes. Booty back, core tight, neck really strong, neutral position. Here we go, 15. Reach out. 1, 2, good. Slight bend in the elbows. What are the common themes? Reach out and away, stopping at shoulder height. And then when I say spine neutral, really avoid looking up at me. That's not a neutral spine. Look down and pull your chin in. And then focus on the glutes and the abs, supporting your lower body and your low back so the upper body can really execute this with solid form. Good, you guys look really good. Reach out, you have about 5 more. Good, last 2. 2. And last 1. Good, come up safely. Nice work. Your breaks are really the transition on weight. Go ahead and go back to that first weight that you had on that first set. Grab a sip if you'd like. Checking to see where mine's at, and come on back. So we're now gonna combine a front raise and a lateral raise together. You'll see what I mean. So go ahead and grab the weight, and let's get set. So same position. You're gonna hear me say it over and over again. Don't lock out the knees, slight bend, tight abs. Just watch real quick. One arm comes front, one arm goes side. Then you simply switch. Yes? Okay. Abs tight. We're gonna hit 12. And go. So 2 things to think about here. 1 going front, 1 going to the side. Front raises can be challenging. You wanna make sure your abs really braced. And then don't go higher than shoulder height. Really think about the shoulders lifting that weight. Good, and slight bend in the elbows. That allows you to really target the shoulders. You're not locking anything out. Good. Just 2 more. Last 1. And take a break. Okay, so here's gonna be the set. We're gonna go into shoulder presses next. If you have any shoulder issues that don't allow you to come up that high, what you're gonna do is another set of lateral raises. Otherwise, we're gonna hit standing shoulder presses. We're gonna go for 12 again. Your shoulders are starting to heat up and really feel it. So definitely take weight off if you'd like. Otherwise, just know we're gonna hit 12 reps. Okay, bracing the abs, come on up. Open it up. If this range of motion is hard, you can keep your shoulders tucked in a little bit, elbows tucked in a little bit more. Otherwise, nice big range of motion. Loosen that grip. Think about the shoulders. In fact, open your palms. Kind of give me a little couple bounces. Do you feel your shoulders? Yes, that's the muscle that we're pushing the weight up. Here we go, 12. Good. Nice work. Ooh, you should feel this. Good, now this is huge. You have to make sure that your low back is supported. Keep your abs tight. Do not let your low back get that by arching, right? Keep your abs tight. Perfect. Depending upon how fast or if you're going a little slower. Good, give me 3 more. There's 3, 2, last one. 1, good, slowly lower it down. Okay, we're gonna hit the rear delts one more time, same exercise we did. So if you wanna go back to that first weight, drop a little off, follow me. All right, we're gonna hit those rear delts again. Rear delts, just so you know, they're a posture helper. So a lot of us have tight pecs. The rear delts are gonna help pull the shoulder back. It's gonna give you a more well-rounded look. It's gonna help your posture. So really strengthening the rear delts in addition to stretching the chest is gonna be a great solution for just better posture. All right, slight bend in the knees, hinge at the hips. I'll show you the angled view so you can kind of see how my body's positioned. Okay, you just see me lift up. I lift up off my spine, making sure my abs and my glutes are the ones supporting me, not my back. Don't round your upper back. Okay, neutral spine, chin tucked. Here we go. 15. Reach out. Focus. Tie your mind to the muscle you're trying to work. Strength training is actually, it takes a lot of thought, right? If you're trying to target certain muscle groups, you want to think about the muscle you're trying to strengthen, but I also think that's what makes it fun. Good, 5 more, come on. It also shows you the more you focus on the muscle you're trying to train, it feels more effective, right? Less is more. 2 more. Last one. Good, slowly come up. Feel the glutes behind you too, right? Okay, guys, we are gonna do 1 more set of shoulder press overhead. Then we've effectively done 2 sets because our upright rows hit those anterior delts. We've hit medial delts a couple times and rear delts. So we're gonna close with a nice shoulder press 1 more time. Select your weight. If you wanna go back to the weight you did for the first set, go for it. Otherwise, you can keep it a little lower. Last set, then we're gonna stretch out really well. So I'm actually gonna go back to the weight I did the first set. I think I can do it. We're gonna do 12 reps. Okay, ready? Bring the weights up safely. Open them up, check your range of motion, relax your neck, abs tight. There's so much to think about, but the more you think about it, the more automatic it becomes. Here we go, press. Good. 3, breathe. Tie your exhale to tight abs. Good. Here's 6. Nice. You got 4 more. You got this. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Slowly lower it down. Here, bring them in. Now, safely bring them down. There you go. Congratulations, you made it. Now, I wanted this to be a short spotlight session so that if you were short on time, you could squeeze it in. Here's how you make it longer. You do, again, that entire circuit. I'll put in the notes exactly what it was, how many reps we did, but that's how you're gonna make it now into a 30-minute shoulder-specific spotlight session. Okay, we're gonna start by stretching rotator cuffs. This is going to be a stretch that you're probably gonna do over and over again because it's gonna feel so good. So take your palms, you're gonna place them on your back, but out a little bit, so not your whole hand, just kind of from the fingers, and then elbows out to the side. Now I want you to push your elbows forward, keeping your palms on your back. So what we're doing is trying to create leverage, really strong upper body, and now just gently push your elbows forward. Do you feel it stretch through the rotators? It's like you can't quite, it's like in your shoulder. This is a great stretch. The key to stretching, I really believe too, is just connecting with your body, thinking about, just like strength training, what you're trying to do. Just tell those shoulders, hey, thanks for all the work. You're off the clock now. Relax. Good. Okay, gently release. Perfect. Give us a movement. So just round the shoulders back. We'll hit those anterior delts. Now, just how we warmed up and we did alternating shoulder press, this time we're going to statically stretch it. So just take one shoulder down and hold. And push, think about pushing the front of your shoulder down, and then you look over and notice that's going to increase the stretch. Do you feel that? There's all different ways that our muscles kind of interact with each other. Good, switch. So once you kind of understand the way the body connects, you can make things a little bit more intense. So if the turn is too much, just look down, push your shoulder down. Now add it, and your range of motion is completely individual. Hold. Perfect. All right, come center, roll up. Okay, one more stretch. We got time. Take your arm across. Rear delt stretch. Reach out through those fingertips. Nice work. And then just gently switch. Last side and you're done. Let me know in the comments if these kind of very focused spotlight sessions are something that you want more of. Because if we do more, you can also pair them together. Good. One deep breath in with me. Exhale. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. As always, I love seeing you. I'll see you next time.